Welcome to another hands-on tech tutorial where we'll simplify complex concepts and give you the tools to succeed in the ever-changing world of technology. In the previous section, we successfully backed up the My database using a cron workflow, and our backup is now securely stored in an AWS S3 bucket. In this section, we'll focus on the restore process. Instead of restoring manually, we'll automate the process using a dedicated workflow. This workflow takes the backup file name as a parameter, retrieves the matching file from AWS S3, and restores the database using that file. Let me guide you step by step. Here's the restore workflow I created for this purpose. The workflow is named MySQL Restore. Just like all our workflows, we are using the service account Argo. The workflow accepts a parameter called backup file right here. And we parameterize the input right here. The input will be collected directly from the Argo workflow UI. This is the file name for the backup to restore from, making the workflow dynamic and reusable. Just like the backup workflow, we are using a custom image that has the MySQL client as well as the AWS CLI tool installed. Our restore workflow has three functions. The first function is to retrieve the specified backup file from S3 using AWS S3 copy command and saves the backup file in a temporary directory of the pod temp. This directory is ephemeral, meaning any data stored here will be lost once the pod terminates or restarts. The second function unzips the backup file using the gunzip utility. And lastly, the workflow restores the database using the MySQL command. At the end of the workflow, we reference both the AWS credential and MySQL credential from Kubernetes secrets. The secrets from right here. This approach is essential for securely managing sensitive data. By leveraging Kubernetes secrets, we ensure that credentials are not hard-coded in our workflow, reducing the risk of exposure. We basically reference them here and use them to run our commands. Before running the workflow, let's confirm that our database is indeed empty. Head over to dbeaver to confirm this. See, our database only has the default user table. Now let's head over to the Argo workflow UI to perform our restore. This is not a cron workflow. It's the restore MySQL workflow. The workflow has been created, but to submit it, which is also to trigger it, remember, we have to provide the parameter, backup file name. Parameter name, which is referenced here, and the value. The value is the full name of the backup file, which is in the AWS S3 bucket. Now let's submit it. Make sure to add it here. Update and submit. One more time. Hopefully no more errors. Nice. Let's track it here. Looks like our restore completed without any issues. Let's now validate the restore by checking the content of our database. Refresh it and see, person's table has been restored. But that's not all. Let's check the content of this table to make sure that our data is indeed been restored. Nice, just like that, it worked flawlessly. This was just one part of what you learn in my course. To master Argo workflows and Kubernetes CI/CD pipelines, enroll today through the link in the description. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the latest tech tutorials and insights. Let's keep learning and growing together.